Namaskaram yogis. Welcome to my channel. My name is Nagendra. Welcome to day 6 of power yoga practice. Today we'll focus more on flexibility part. Let's start. We'll start this practice coming onto the top of the mat. Gather your feet together, legs together. Bring your hands together, namaste in front of the chest. Take a deep breath, inhale. Bring your hands up from the sides, join your palms together over the head. And as you exhale, hinge down from the pelvic. Try and touch your forehead down to the knees. Inhaling halfway head up. Exhale, walk your feet down backward, halfway control push-ups. Inhale, up facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Breathe, stay here for 5 breaths. Try to press your heels into the ground. Breathe. Feeling those stretches on the back of the legs. Fingers widespread, look in between the legs. Breathe. Slowly from here, walk your feet forward, flatten your back halfway. Exhaling, fold forward, try and touch your head to the knee. Inhaling, bring your hands up from here. Join your palms together over the head. Exhaling to relax, release, Samasthiti. One more round, same. Bring your hands together, namaste in front of the chest. Inhale, raise your arms up from the sides, join your palms together over the head. Hinge from the pelvic. Place your hands on the ground, try and touch your forehead down into your knee. Inhaling, halfway head up, flatten your back. Exhaling, walking your feet down backward, come to a high plank from here. Halfway chaturanga or shashtanga namaskara, whichever finds easier for you. Inhaling, scooping the body up facing. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Breathe, stay here. Inhale and exhale. Keep up the breath. Breathing in and out. Inhale and exhale, feeling those nice stretches on the back of the legs. Breathe. Slowly once again, walking your feet forward in between the palms, flatten your back. Exhaling, fold forward, try and touch your head down, bend. Inhaling, bring your hands up from the sides, join your palms together over the head. Exhaling to Samasthiti. Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, bend your knees at the joint, chair position, hands up straight over the head. Exhaling, hinge from the pelvic, try and touch your forehead down into your knees. Inhaling, halfway head up. Slowly once again, walk your feet down backward. Come to a high plank. From here, lean the weight forward on your tippy toes, halfway control push-ups. Inhale, up facing. Exhaling, downward facing dog. As we inhale, slowly raise your right leg up towards the heaven. Breathing in, step your right leg forward, ground the back heel. Bring your hands up from the sides, come to a Veerbhadra, warrior one. Hands on the ground. Once again, kick your right leg up towards the ceiling. Lean the weight forward, come to a high plank. Exhaling with that one leg push-ups. Inhaling, up facing. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, raising your left leg up towards the heaven. To step your left feet forward. Ground the back heel. Bend your knee to move your shin forward. Bring your arms up from the sides into that warrior one. Veerbhadra. Hands on the ground. Shifting your left leg backward into a three-legged dog. Lean the weight forward into that three-legged plank. Halfway control push-ups. Inhaling, scoop the body up facing. Exhaling, down and facing dog. Stay. Breathe. Long, deep inhale and exhale. Feeling those nice stretches on the back of the leg. Breathe. Keep breathing. Breathe. Long, deep inhale and exhale. Long, deep inhale and exhale. Slowly once again, walk your feet forward in between the palms, flatten your back. Exhaling, fold forward, try and touch your head down to your knees. Inhale, bend your knees at the joint, chair position, hands up. Exhaling to Samasthiti. One more round. Bend your knees at the joint chair position, hands up. Exhaling, hinge from the pelvic. Try and place your hands on the ground. Inhaling, halfway head up. Slowly from here, once again walk your feet backward, come to a high plank. Halfway controlled push-ups. Inhale, up facing. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Slowly raise your right leg up towards the heaven. To step your right feet forward, ground the back heel. Bring your hands up from the sides. Once again come to that Veerbhadrasana, warrior one. Hands on the ground. Raising your right leg up towards the heaven. Lean the weight forward, come to a high plank with one leg. Halfway one leg push-up. Inhaling, untuck to come up facing. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, raise your left leg up towards the ceiling. To step your left feet forward. Ground the back heel. Bring your hands up all the way up into Veerbhadra. Bring your hands down. Raise your left leg up towards the heaven once again. Lean the weight forward, come to a high plank. Halfway controlled push-ups. Inhale, untucking the toes, up facing. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Breathe out. Stay here for 5 breaths. Keep breathing. Feeling those nice stretches on the back of the legs. Breathe. Breathe. Slowly once again, walk your feet forward in between the palms. Flatten your back halfway. Exhaling, fold forward. Try and touch your head down. Bend. Inhale, bend your knees at the joint chair position, hands up. Exhaling, relaxedly, Samasthiti. One more round. Bend your knees at the joint chair, drawing that lower belly in. Hinge from the pelvic, place your hands on the ground, try and touch your head down. Inhaling, halfway head up. Slowly step your feet backward, come to a high plank. From here, halfway control push-ups. Inhale, up facing. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, raising your right leg straight up towards the ceiling. So step your right feet forward. Ground the back heel. Bring your hands up from the sides all the way up into Veerbhadra. Bring your hands down, shifting your right leg once again towards the heaven. Lean the weight forward, halfway control push-up with one leg up. Inhale, scoop the body up facing. Exhaling, downward facing down. Inhaling, raising left leg up. To step your left feet forward, ground the back heel, bend the knee to move the shin forward once again to a warrior one. Hands on the floor, shifting your left leg up towards the heaven once again. Lean the weight forward into a high plank with one leg up. Same way, halfway push-ups. Inhaling, scoop the body, untucking the toe into the dove facing. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Breathe out. 5 breaths. Fingers wide spread. Try to rest your heels on the ground, broadening the upper back. Breathe. Keep breathing, keep exhaling. Feeling those stretches on the back of the legs. From here, once again, have a look. Step in your right leg forward. Ground the back heel. Keep your hands on the either side of the feet. Now slowly from here, try and walk your hands forward to try and touch your head down to your knees. Stay. Breathe. Feeling those stretches on the back of the legs. Keep breathing. Keep exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Now slowly from here, flex your toes. Walk your hands backward with your fingers pointing away. Try and go deeper to bring your forehead down into your knees. Fingers pointing away, feeling those stretches deeper into the back of the legs. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Keep breathing. Keep exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Slowly from here, flatten the feet. Bring your hands down, shifting your right leg backward. Once again, halfway control push-ups. Inhale, up facing. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Step your left leg, ground the back heel. Slowly from here, just walk your hands forward ahead of your toes, keeping your front leg completely straight and head to your knee. Stay here. Try and draw your left hip backward. Feeling those nice stretches on the back of the legs. Breathe. Try and go forward. Inhale, exhale, feeling those nice stretches on the back side of your legs. Breathe. Slowly from here, take your hands backward. Flex your toes towards the face. So try and touch your head down to your knees. Stay here. Bend. Feeling those nice deep stretches this time on the back side of the leg. Keep breathing. Keep exhaling. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, keep with the breath. Slowly from here, flatten the feet, bring your hands forward to shift your left leg backward. Halfway control push-ups. Inhale, up facing. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Step your right feet forward in between the palms. Now from here, drag your left toes slightly inside to flatten the back feet. Now flex your toes towards you, keeping the front leg straight. Keeping your hands on the either side of the feet. Slowly peel the back heel of the ground to try and lean backward, to try and bring your knees in one straight line. Stay. So this is the posture. Hands remains on the either side of the feet to try and touch your head down into your knees. Stay. More deep stretch this time. Bend down, keeping your knees in one straight line. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Push your hips down more backward. Keep your left palm on the ground as it is to slowly raise your right hand straight up towards the heaven. Hold, twist. You feel more deep stretch now, keeping your left palm flat on the ground and take your hips down. The more you push your hips backward, the more the stretch is going to be on the back side of the leg. Breathe, stay here. Bring your knees in one straight line, hips backward. Once again, bring your hands down, flatten the feet. Throw your leg up, kick your heel into the buttock. Place your right hand just next to your right feet. Try and take your left hand behind to grab the feet to try and pull your head down into your knees. Find your balance. Lock that right leg. Keep the breath. Bend down. Stay here. Pull yourself down more and more. Breathe. Keep breathing. Keep exhaling. Slowly release the leg to land the back feet on the ground. Shifting your right leg backward. Halfway control push-ups. Inhale, up facing. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Step in your left leg, ground the back heel. Keeping your heels in one line, slightly drag your feet inside. Peel the right heel of the floor to bend your right knee to join your knees together in one straight line like this. Keeping your hand on the either side of the left leg, go forward to try and touch your head down to your knees. Stay. Pressing your back toe strongly into the ground. Bend down. Just breathe. Slowly keeping your right palm on the ground as it is. True. Left arm straight up. Twist. Breathe. Stay here. Inhale and exhale. Take your bums down backward. Feel those deep stretches. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands down, flatten the feet. Kick your right heel to your buttock. Keeping your hands on the either side. And slowly from here, take your right hand behind your back to try and hold the top of the feet. Sticking your right heel into your right buttock to bend forward to touch your head down to your knee. Stay. Breathe. Feeling those nice stretches on the back side of the leg. Pull yourself more down. Just breathe. Inhale and exhale. Keep breathing. Keep exhaling. Slowly release the leg. Land the right feet on the ground to slowly shift in your left leg backward. Halfway control push-ups. Inhale, up facing. Exhaling, downward facing dog.
Breathe out. Slowly from here, walk your feet forward in between the palms. Flatten your back halfway. Exhaling, fold forward, holding the back side of the leg. Try and pull yourself more deeper. Bend down, holding the back side of the leg. Inhale to exhale, bend forward. Stay here, try and touch your head down to your knees, or you can hold opposite arm with the opposite hand to find a deeper stretch. Breathe, bend down. Inhale and exhale. Keep breathing. Keep exhaling. Breathe in to breathe out. Once again, flatten your back, hands over the shin bone or over the ground. Walk your feet backward, halfway control push-ups. Inhale, up facing dog. Exhaling, down and facing dog. Breathe out. Step your right leg, drop your knee down. Untuck your back toe. Slowly from here, take your left hand behind your back. Raising your right arm straight up over the head to try and push your hips towards the ground. Look your left shoulder down the ground. Try and keep the weight equally on both sides of the hip. Stay. Breathe. Stretch it out. Inhale. And exhale. Keep breathing. Keep exhaling. Pushing your pelvic down. Breathe. 2. Breathe out. Now slowly from here, rest your right forearm upon your right thigh. Try and push your pelvic into the ground so that you don't lose the balance. Kick your heel to grab the inside edge of the feet and try and push your pelvic into the ground. Feeling your psoas and iliacus and that stretch into the quad muscles. Push your pelvic. Breathe. Stay here. You can stay here into this position for 5 breaths. Breathe. Keep pushing the pelvic down. Find that balance. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Or you can just place your right hand on the ground on the inside edge of the feet to try and find that deeper stretch, pushing the pelvic into the ground. Inhale and exhale. Keep breathing. Keep exhaling. Stay here. Breathe. Slowly from here, bring your hands down. Shifting your right leg backward. Halfway control push-ups. Inhaling, up facing. Exhaling, down and facing down. Same way as it is on the other side. Step your left leg. Drop your right knee down, untuck your back toe. Turning your trunk towards the right side, take your right hand behind your back to slowly raise your left arm straight up towards the heaven, pushing your pelvic into the ground to look your right shoulder down the ground. Breathe. Breathe, push your pelvic. Breathe, pelvic down and down. Now slowly coming back center. Lean with your left forearm upon your left thigh. Kick your right heel to grab the inside edge of the feet. Push your pelvic, stay. Find your balance over here. And try and feel that stretches on your psoas and iliacus, your hip flexors. Or you can just simply place your hand on the ground for the balance. Push your pelvic deeper into the floor. Option, hand on the ground or over the thigh, whichever finds easier for you. Keep pushing the pelvic. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. More down. Breathe. Breathe. Whichever finds easier for you. Release the leg. Take your hands once again on the ground on the either side of the feet. Shifting your left leg backward. Halfway control push-ups. Inhaling, up facing dog. Exhaling, down and facing dog. Step your right leg forward. Ground the back heel. Take your right hand down below your right thigh. Spreading the hands out to the sides. Hold there. Try and touch your head towards the ground as low as possible. Breathe. Stay into this position. Keep the breath. Slowly take your hands behind. Bind your hands. Hold the left wrist with the right hand to go deeper into the pose. Stay. Breathe. Stretch it. Keep breathing, keep exhaling. Slowly place your hands down. Drop your knee. Try and move the foot slightly forward. Push your pelvic into the ground. Rest your left forearm on the floor. Kick your left heel into your buttock. You can take your right hand on the waist with your palm facing roof. Try and hold the inside edge of the feet to try and push your hips towards the ground. Try to crawl your right feet forward to feel the deeper stretches into your quads. Stay. Breathe, keep pushing the pelvic down. So you have options, either you can keep the right palm on the waist with the palm facing roof or holding the inside edge of the feet to try and push your hips deeper into the ground. Breathe, stay here. Inhale and exhale. Keep breathing, keep exhaling. To release, bring your hands down once again. Elevate the height, shift in your right leg backward, halfway control push-ups. Inhale, up facing. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Step your left leg, ground the back heel. Bend the front knee to move the shin forward. Take your left arm below your left thigh. Just extend your arms out to the sides. Breathe, push your pelvic. Long, deep breath. Breathe. To slowly take your hands behind, bind your hands, try and tilt your head more towards the floor. Squeezing your left knee into your left shoulder. Binding your hands, hold your wrist. Breathe into a deeper stretch. Breathe. Slowly from here, bring your hands to the ground. Drop your knee. Rest your right forearm on the floor. Push your pelvic. Kick your right heel into your buttock. Slowly take your hand on the waist with your palm facing roof or hold the inside edge to try and push your hips. To feel a deeper stretch, crawl your left feet slightly forward and make sure you're squeezing that knee into your shoulder. Keeping the weight equally on both sides of the hip. Push the pelvic. Breathe. Breathe. Keep breathing. Keep exhaling. Keep with the breath. Inhale and exhale. Long, deep inhale and exhale. Push your pelvic into the ground. To slowly from here, release, relax. Take your hands once again on the ground to shift in your left leg backward, elevating the height, halfway controlled push-ups. Inhale, up facing. Exhaling. Downward facing dog. Exhaling. Once again, step your right leg. Keep the back heel high. Bend your front knee. Bring your both hands on the inside of the right leg or the right feet. Try and walk your hands forward, extended in front. Head to the ground. Stay, keep the back heel high. Stay into this position. Breathe. Hold it here. Breathe in and out. Keep pushing the pelvic strongly into the ground. Inhale and exhale. Keep pushing your pelvic strongly into the ground. To slowly drop your knee. Once again. Bring your hands down backward. Roll your right feet on the outer edge, transferring the weight onto the right side of the hip. Either you can keep your left palm on the ground, take your right hand behind your back to grab your back feet. Imagine as if your heel is driving the body backward. Relax your low back muscles, completely lean the body back, or just lean with your forearm forward. To find a deeper stretch, make sure keeping the weight equally on both sides of the hip. Try and crawl the right feet more towards the broader side of the mat. Push the pelvic, breathe, open the chest. So have options, either with the palm down or with the forearm down. Open the chest, not happening, just keep your hand on the waist, look backward. This is also good for me, whichever finds easier, so many options given. Breathe. Slowly from here, bring your hands down, shifting your right leg backward, halfway controlled push-ups. Inhale, up facing. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Step your left leg once again. Keep the back heel high. Bend the front knee, knee stacking with the top of the ankle. Walk your hands forward with your palms on the ground. Head towards the floor. Press your back toes. Draw your right kneecap. Find your balance. Breathe. Stay here. Pressing that knee more into your shoulder. Keep up the breath. Drop your knee. Walk your hands down backward. Roll your feet on the outer edge like this. Take your left hand behind your back to try and grab your back feet, kicking your heel into your buttock. Open your chest, transferring the weight equally on both sides of the hip. Lean the body backward. You can do this, or just rest your hand over the waist to look backward, or with your foot resting on the ground. Whatever finds easier for you. I'll go with the right forearm on the ground. Rolling the feet on the outer edge. Open your chest, push your hips. Feel as nice deeper stretches into your hip joints. Try and pull the heel more away from the hips. Breathe, stay here. Inhale and exhale. Keep breathing, keep exhaling. 2, slowly from here. Bring your hands down to shift your left leg backward, halfway control push-ups. Inhale, up facing. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Breathe out. Breathe out. Slowly drop your knees on the ground. Sit with your hips over the heels. Slide your hips on one side. Stretch your both legs forward on the mat. Bend your right knee to kick your heel towards your buttock, resting the top of the feet just next to your hip with your knees together. If you find hard, you can keep a slight gap between the knees. Try and go forward. Hands down on the either side of the left leg to pull yourself down. Stay. Bend. Breathe. Stay here. Keep breathing. Bend down. Fully stretch your body. Inhale. And exhale. Keep breathing. Keep exhaling. Slowly from here, halfway head up to exhaling, creating a nice twist. Resting your right forearm on your left knee, raise your left arm up, and try and twist the body. Breathe, stay here. Creating a nice twist, try and lean the body more down and forward, opening your chest. Breathe. Inhale and exhale, keep the breath. Slowly from here, inhaling back to the center, exhaling, relaxed, release. Stretch your right leg forward. Bend your left knee to bring your left heel close to your hip, resting the top of the feet on the ground with your knees together. Flexing your right toes towards you, try and go forward to touch your head down to your knees. Bend forward. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Bend down. Breathe. Bend, bend, bend forward. Keep the breath. Feeling those nice stretches into the back of the legs. Majorly on the right side of the leg. Breathe. Inhaling halfway head up, exhaling to relax. Rest your left arm on the top of the right knee. Raise your right arm straight up to try and reach your right feet, creating a twist. Move the head inside of your arm and the leg. Open the chest. Twist, lean, bend. Breathe. Bend and twist together. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Keep breathing. Keep exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Slowly from your back to the center. Exhaling too. Stretching your both legs forward. Come up and sit on your place in a cross-legged. I hope you enjoyed the practice. Please like, share and subscribe so they can reach more number of people out there and can help the needful. You can check out my other two playlists, the Vinyasa flow, which is more of intermediate to advanced level of practice, and the other one is the Yin Yoga, which is more of relaxing and calming practice. See you in the next session. Till then, keep practicing. Thank you.